Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a team captain whose approach to governance is exceptional and driven through the shared 5 cardinal programs of affordable quality education, efficient healthcare delivery, agricultural production and industrialization, affordable housing and urban renewal, and rural and infrastructural development. He is the architect of modern Ogun State, who has doggedly implemented his administration's mission to rebuild our dear state. A distinguished gentleman whose strategic investment in the state's socio-economy, agriculture, and infrastructure has made Ogun State that sought bride and one that is fast becoming a destination of choice for investors and Nigeria's business hub. Consequently, the good people of Ogun State have been positively impacted by this sterling performance and are proud to identify with him. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for his address the Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun.
Let me first apologize that we kept you waiting. It wasn't in our culture to do that. When we say 9, it's 9. We've been ready, but we were waiting for the Vice President. He has given the go-ahead that we can't start. So I'm sure he will be with us in a moment. Kabesi, thank you. Good morning. I'm sure the protocol has actually been established, but let me, in a special way, appreciate the presence in our midst today, our keynote speaker, former President of Mexico, Mr. Felipe Calderon. Thank you for being in Ogun State with us. Thank you for being in Abeokuta. And all of those that is going to talk to us during these 2 days of our Investors Forum. So I know so many of our captains of industry are here. As always, we are warmly welcome. The Honorable Minister, we are not going to take you for granted. Yes, you are from here, but we have to accord you the necessary respect and recognition. Thank you for coming to your state. One of our elders, there are several of them here. I recognize all of you, Baba Bisiru Dipe, Oba Tudeko, and all of those that are here. To our speakers, discussants, paper presenter, panelists, our sponsors, all of you, I thank all of you for identifying with us. And to the audience, thank you. Very good morning to everyone. On behalf of the government and the entire 7.2 million good people of Ogun State, I welcome all of you to our dear state for the 4th edition of our Investors Forum. I especially welcome the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and also son of Ogun State, His Excellency Professor Yemi Oshibajo. Your Excellency, we cannot thank you enough. I know he's almost here. In fact, they've gone to pick him now. He has landed, so he will soon be with us. Let me also welcome the keynote speaker of today's program, His Excellency Mr. Felipe Calderon, the former President of Mexico, Mr. Mo Gadwat Salem, the former Chief Business Officer at GoogleX, the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mr. Kemi Adeosun, Honorable Minister of Agriculture. They are coming with the VP. I'm just acknowledging that they will soon join us. The Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Shifadu Ogbe, and I think the Honorable Minister of Trade and Investment, Mr. Okechukwu Elelama. My apologies, the Ambassador of Mexico is here with us. Thank you for coming. All the captains of industry that are here, discussants, I've mentioned all of you before, those that, the panelists, those that will help to share with us their experiences. That we've invited several of them. One of our own is here, Dr. Delphine Shongudeyi. She's our wife, she's here. Thank you for coming to your state. And let me appreciate Dr. Norbert Volker. Thank you. And all of those that will still talk to us today. I appreciate all of you. The 3 previous editions of Ogun Investors Forum have been beneficial to us as government and to investors alike. I want to believe that the successes that we have recorded have been a stimulus for your participation in this edition of our Investors Forum. For first-time participants, I welcome you to our success story. It is also important that we express appreciation to all investors, partners, speakers, and sponsors who have been with us right from the first edition. Your continued support and cooperation has been critical to our success. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered once again to chart a course for further social economic development of our dear state. It is imperative to remind ourselves that this particular edition is significant, as it is the last edition in the tenure of our administration. The theme for this edition of our Investors Forum, Consolidating the Gains, Accelerating Growth, builds on the successes of the past and gives us another opportunity to map out new and improved strategies that will not only deepen the benefits of the previous editions, but also create new opportunities for us. About 6 years ago, precisely on Monday, 26 March 2012, we gathered for the first Ogun State Investors Forum, tagged Ogun State Open for Business. Many of us may not know why we chose the theme at that time. When we took over the mantle of leadership of this state in May 2011, Ogun State was largely a public sector-driven economy with minimal private sector participation. The state was also ranked as 35th out of the 36 states in terms of the World Bank's ease of doing business rating in Nigeria at that time. So it was of utmost importance that our administration created an enabling environment for private sector participation. Our immediate focus areas included ensuring the safety and security of lives and property, developing an ambitious plan for infrastructure development, and immediate and continuous engagement with private sector through our one-stop shop. We were certain, and the events of the past few years have confirmed, that these initiatives will be critical to our future successes. We devised a more efficient way of conducting the business of government and reformed our service delivery, which ensures that Ogun State is not just open for business, but indeed friendly to businesses. The first edition of our Investors Forum was indeed an eye-opener. By the time we were hosting the second edition 2 years later, in 2014, 47 major industries had fully established businesses in our dear state. The talking points were not about who was in Ogun State, but about who was not in Ogun State, as many conglomerates were now operating or about to start operating in our state. At the second edition of our Investors Forum, we focus on the areas in which we have comparative advantage. We chose the theme Agriculture and Urban Development, Ogun State, the New Frontier. We firmly believed that Ogun State had the capacity to become the food basket of the Southwest region in the near future and the nation in the long run. With vast arable land and water bodies and a suitable climate for all year-round cultivation, Ogun State offers a ready market with a healthy local population of over 7 million. The immediate market of southwestern Nigeria, with a total population of